I'm April.
I'm Smile.
I'm Andy. I'm Max.
As for the greatest leader, we strongly recommend Che Guevara.
First of all, I will talk about the background of Che Guevara. Che Guevara is a prominent communist figure and he lived from 1928 to 1967. He was born in a middle-class family in Rosario, Argentina. He had only 6 children and was married twice. He was an Argentine Marxist revolutionary, physician, author, guerrilla leader, diplomat, and a military theorist. In terms of the name Che Guevara, Che is a Spanish interjection. It is used when people get attention or express surprise. It is also thought to mean friend. Actually, Guevara's first name is Ernesto. After completing his medical studies at the University of Buenos Aires, Guevara became politically active, first in his native Argentina and then in the neighboring Bolivia and Guatemala. He tries to fight for a better world. As he said, if you tremble indignation at every injustice, then you are a comrade of mine. In 1954, he aided Fidel Castro in overturning the Cuban government and then worked in a political post. In 1966, Guevara later engaged in the guerrilla action in Bolivia and began to try to incite the people of Bolivia to rebel against their government, but had little success. With only small guerrilla force to support his efforts, Guevara was captured and killed in La Higuera by the Bolivian army on October 9, 1967.
Thanks, April. I will introduce the trait portion about Che Guevara. It includes the social ability, determination, self-confidence, and the intelligence. First part is about social ability. On December 1951, Che Guevara took a trip to South America by a motorcycle. His goal was spending a few weeks volunteering at the San Polo leper colony in Peru. After motorcycle journey, he wrote diaries, his inclination to seek out pleasure social relationships with their person. Second part is about determination. After witnessing American intervention in Guatemala in 1954, Che became convinced that the only way to bring about a change was by revolution. He dared to revolution can succeed. The next part is self-confidence. In 1959, he joined in the movement to overthrow the government in Cuba, which later led to Cuba revolution and finally captured the power. Then he served as Minister of Industries and National Bank's president. He had never done these things, but he believes he can do. Last part is about intelligence. As a president of Ministry of Industry, he carried out plans for land redistribution and the nationalization of industry. He had brought a great change in the industrialization sector and also changing the face of Cuba Revolution. He was a man who used the fight for others and used to face difficulties to defeat others. So Che Guevara is a man have many traits. He is a great revolutionary, a true person, and awesome author, a kind-hearted political, a military theorist, and an inspiring leader of world history.
Thanks, Mel. We can discuss Guevara's leadership by considering his skills, styles, situational approach, and transformational leadership. Also, Guevara had huge influences to people when he was alive and even he died. Analyzing Guevara's leadership skills, as a top manager in Cuba, he has excellent conceptual skills, which means he could make detailed plans to lead people revoluting and struggling human rights. To consider his leadership styles, he was a person who very concerned tax behavior. He wants to remove the social injustice from the society and believed that it will be happened by socialist society. He believed so strongly in his case and his destiny to lead. He refused to consider any compromises. He used tax behavior management, giving duties and responsibility to his group, setting direction and goals. Meanwhile, a lot of his followers were poor and didn't have opportunity to have life with dignity. They need high supervising to increase their competence, so that he used authority compliance to make them achieve their goals and dreams. Guevara also used a directing style of leadership to lead his followers. He made speeches to people and directed them what is the really freedom and how to get their rights. Guevara had a nature instinct to direct others. For example, in Mexico, he worked in the General Hospital, taught on the medical faculty of the National University. To consider the path to goal theory, he also used directive leadership to help his followers achieve their goals. He took action on performance issues, and he was not overly concerned with members' attitudes toward a decision. Guevara was an excellent transformational leader. He had his beliefs and dreams with great communication skills. He developed followers' beliefs, supported individuals, and provided inspiration, faith, and respect, so that the rewards of his followers was not about money, it was about dreams, new ideas, and possible future, and the freedom. As a charisma leader, he had his own options about the destiny of the society. He also set up a guerrilla to become an example of others. We can also discuss his influences to people after he died, which means the legacy of Guerrilla. After he died, his followers didn't lose their beliefs and even they firmer their faith. Guerrilla was also judged as top 100 the most influential people in the 20th century by Time magazine because of his firmly beliefs and personality.
Thanks, Andy. I'm gonna give a conclusion for this discussion. We strongly recommended that Che Guevara as our greatest leader for three main reasons. In conclusion, we chose Che Guevara as the greatest leader for three main reasons. First, his rugged personal life experience and distinct personality deeply attracted us, and his strong will style and confidence deeply influenced generations of people. Even now, there still have many fans of Guevara in the world who are inspired by his spirit and determination. Second, we chose him because he chose to abandon everything. It includes wealth, fame, and power ethic. He decided to abandon everything he got from Cuban revolutions to join in other nations' war against oppression. And also, his passionate speeches can bring hope to desperate people who was oppressed by autocracy and tyranny. He also has clear objectives and direction, which is the greatest leader should have. The last reason is the legacy of Guevara. It's consistently evolving in the collective imagination. Even he died 35 years ago, but his ideas are still popular in this world, and there are lots of young people adore him very much. In nowadays, his portrait also has become a kind of cultural icon in the world. It also can be seen as a symbol of pursuit of freedom and against oppression. To sum up, all of us agree that Che Guevara is the greatest leader